Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with breaking news.
And good afternoon and welcome back to WKYT News. As we're about to hit 12:30, Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey reporting. We have breaking news in Lexington now. A building on the UK campus evacuated after a hazardous material spill.
Dozens of people forced to flee the building, some complaining about their eyes burning from a chemical that has yet to be identified. WKYT Sean Moody has been covering the story, and he joins us live now with the very latest. Sean?
Good afternoon, Barb and Bill. The fire department has had their decontamination, their hazmat team out here this morning. If you look behind me here, you can see that's their decontamination area. There were 10 people that were complaining of symptoms. They are going to decontaminate those people and then send them on to the hospital to get checked out as a precaution. Now, UK officials said this started after a UK researcher moved the refrigerator from the Glick Equine building to the animal pathology building last night. When workers came to the building this morning, they noticed a stench. The UK spokesperson said they followed that smell to that refrigerator and opened it. That's when they say it became overpowering. We're told the workers inside pulled an alarm and they all left the building. 10 of them, we're told, were complaining of burning eyes and nausea. The firefighters aren't sure yet what the chemical was. Everyone is out of the building right now and firefighters are waiting on special gear before they can go inside to do a little bit more investigating.
Once we get the patients taken care of course, that's the top priority. We will be making an entry in short order. I would expect we'll know something probably in the next 45 minutes to an hour.
Now, as far as how long firefighters will still be out here on the scene working this, they say it'll likely be several more hours. Live in Lexington, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Thank you, Sean. And we're gathering more information on a shooting in Haiti involving a missionary from Kentucky.
A spokesperson with the Body of Christ Ministries is telling WKYT News that Pastor Bill Wesley, who led a missionary group from that church, is recovering from a gunshot wound to the leg that he suffered yesterday. And WKYT's Victor Puente has been tracking the story and is joining us now with the latest on what we know. Victor?
3 members of the Body of Christ Ministries left for Haiti last week, including the pastor. Now all 3 are on their way back to Kentucky after they say he was shot during a kidnapping attempt. Bill Wesley's secretary tells us the pastor of Body of Christ Ministries took his daughter and a family friend to Haiti to do mission work. They'd been collecting shoes and socks to give to the people there, as well as toys for the children. She said yesterday the group was leaving a service when a car behind them tried to get them to pull over. She says they tried to get away and the people in that car opened fire. Wesley told her he was hit along with the pastor of the church they were attending. He told her another woman from that church was kidnapped and her car was stolen, but she's since been released. Wesley still has that bullet in his leg and they're working to get him home. While we were interviewing his secretary, Lynn Daniels, he called her and spoke about the shooting, saying it wouldn't lessen his desire to help the people of Haiti. Daniels says he hopes the focus stays on the work he was doing.
Missionaries, you know, they know there's a risk. And his daughter has wanted to, she has felt the call to be a missionary, and that's another reason he wanted to take her with him. So it's just a calling on his life, you know, and he wanted to fulfill that.
Daniels said there had been talks about opening up the church for a prayer service because of what happened to Wesley and their Haitian friends. She said so far nothing had been set in stone. In Estill County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
All right, Victor, thank you. Now, Wesley is flying from Haiti to Miami this evening, and he is expected to arrive back in Lexington tomorrow morning.
Emergency crews are still dealing with a leaking truck, which has caused a traffic nightmare on a busy Lexington road. Transmission fluid spilled along Man o' War between Palumbo Drive and Blazer Parkway earlier today, prompting police to shut down that stretch of roadway, both the inner and outer loops. Fire officials say a large truck hauling building materials began to leak fluid around 9 this morning. The outer loop of Man o' War is now open.
Well, why some researchers want fat back in diets and the health risks that come with living near a noisy highway.
Ebony Williams has details in this Better Living report.
Living near a noisy road can be hazardous to your health. Researchers analyzed data from over 8 million people living in London. They found deaths were 4% more common among adults who lived in areas with noisy daytime road traffic. Doctors say the noise can increase blood pressure, cause sleep problems, and stress. Researchers in Boston are calling for new federal dietary guidelines that place no restrictions on total fat consumption. The article published in JAMA says evidence shows eating foods rich in healthy fats like nuts and fish can protect against heart disease. And a new study shows that most medical marijuana edibles are mislabeled. Researchers at Johns Hopkins found the product labels often over or understate the potency. They say patients who consume the products could suffer overdosing side effects, including extreme psychotic reactions. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Ebony Williams, CBS News, New York.
And we're glad you're along, and there's a lot more news coming up on WKYT on this busy day. The Lexington-Fayette County Health Department is calling for a no smoking and no smoke scent policy for local child care centers. We'll have the details on that ahead.
Also, local comedians take the stage for a comedy show that features a well-known comedian. Find out who it is. And the Frugal is here with tips to help you save more on your next shopping trip.
We're looking outside. Man, is it a good-looking day. It feels good, too. Humidity is way down, but how long does that last? No, it doesn't last long. I'll show you a forecast coming up.